So, welcome guys back to Pokemon Ruby Destiny Reign of Legends, and this episode will be a little different, because I said I was going to catch Shadow Lugia legitimately in the last episode, but apparently I can't do that. I tried it like 2 or 3 times and it never worked. I've saved one of the failed attempts so that I will play it very fast at the end of this episode, but now I've used the cheat code to get infinite Master Balls, and I'm going to catch Lugia that way, just so you can see it. This will be a pretty short episode, at least a pretty short narrated part of the episode. So the only thing I'm going to do now is catch Lugia, and then I'll go back to the PC and look at it and evaluate it a little bit. I think it would be interesting if Shadow Lugia was a real Pokemon. I mean, for a competitive mega game. Again, I'm not gonna give it a nickname because I think that's kinda disrespectful. Okay, I'm going to use Repels because I don't want to deal with wild Pokemon here. I think they're still here. And you're going to take the same way back. I don't know, maybe there is a faster way, but this is like the way that I remembered from the last time I played it. And this will lead me outside. At least I know that. So, let's head back to Vermilion City. And have a look at Shadow Lugia in the PC. Okay, here we go. Here we are, Dark Lugia, level 70. Okay, bashful nature, that's not really great, but I'm not gonna use it anymore. Look at the stats. It has like almost 400 HP. It has ridiculous speed and special attack, and, well, the attack stat is kinda lame, but who wants the special attack? And now let's look at this move, Dark Beam. It has 40 PP, which is so obscenely unfair. You will see that in the other video that I recorded. I wanted to PP stall Dark Lugia so that I could throw balls at it like infinitely many times. But Dark Beam had like 40 PP, and even with pressure it took me a whole bunch of time to capture it. It also has Recover, so you can't really kill Dark Lugia that way. Hydro Pump, well, it's kinda there. Nightshade's not really important, but Dark Beam is the one that's really troublesome. This Dark Psychic type, which is kind of an interesting type combination, because Dark Psychic has only one immunity, which is Psychic, and it has no other resistances. But it also has no weakness apart from the 4 times weakness to bug type moves, so it's kind of interesting. I think Dark Lugia would be a pretty good Pokemon competitively because of this Dark Beam, which is so obscenely unfair, and it also breaks like Evasion Claws. There's nothing wants to switch into Dark Beam because this accuracy will be reduced. So that's it for Dark Lugia. I'm going to get this Pokemon in here because I wanna go to catch the other legendaries next. So that's it for like the main part of Pokemon Ruby Destiny. We saved the world, we captured Dark Lugia, although it wasn't really legit, but you will see what I mean if you watch the end of this episode. So, I hope you all enjoyed this part, and next part we're going to start collecting all the legendary Pokemon that there are in the game. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode particularly, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye everyone, and enjoy the bonus content at the end of the video.